All right, good evening on this blackest of Fridays that we have here in the United States. We are, I had to explain to my 7-year-old why we call it Black Friday. It's pretty funny. So we are gathered here tonight to pay homage to our collegiate pilots and put them through the paces on some simulator racing run by Sour Power, Brian Sourman, and Marty McFlyen over here to my left, or right, whatever you want to say, depending on how you're looking at it. And then myself, I'm Netizen01. We have a couple pilots tonight. Hopefully everyone's all sleeping off the turkey, but we do have managed to wrangle 3 of them to come in and race with us. So what do you know, Marty?
Well, you're correct. It is Black Friday. We are coming to you live from Ready, Tech, Go at the Mall of America. Hard to find a parking spot at the Mall of America today. Luckily, one opened up. I didn't have to look for too long, but it is Black Friday. The mall is busy, even though some places at the mall are closed, like Ready, Tech, Go. Ready, Tech, Go was not considered a retail location where you just sort of stop in and stop out and wear a mask the whole time and keep your distance. We actually used to race drones here, and we will again, but that type of activity was not allowed given the governor's orders here in Minnesota as we're trying to stop the spread of COVID-19. So we are temporarily closed. The current date for reopening is December 19th, so we got a little ways to go, but we can still race in the simulator, and we can still live stream those races from our production headquarters here at Ready, Tech, Go. So we're at the Mall of America on Black Friday. It is pretty busy out there, but we are secluded in here, and no one's coming in, just us guys running this race. I'm Marty McFlyen, Netizen01, whom you heard from before, and Sour Power, who is managing the races, coaching the pilots, and designing the race courses, all of the things.
I think we need a camera right here with Sour Power right in the middle.
Yeah, we should put Brian on here. Yeah, he's just sort of invisible
right
to
there.
everybody, but he's over there. Don't worry, he's making the magic happen. So this is the Collegiate Drone Sports Championships. We do this every Friday, not just Black Friday, and we have 3 pilots who will meet here in just a second, but I also want to let everybody know what's coming up. I usually do this at the very end, but who knows who's still watching at the end of our streams, Joel. Sometimes these races go for a while. And I pack in all of the upcoming races at the end, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to make sure I mention at the beginning today in case anyone's watching at the beginning. So what do we have coming up after this? Well, tomorrow morning, something very exciting. It's our first ever CDSC race, the Elite Drone Sports Championships. This is a new program, new series from the mind of Sour Power, and what it does is it combines all of our Drone Sports Championships programs, or almost all of them, all the student ones. So we're talking about the Kid Legends, which is grades 2 through 5. We're talking about the YDSC Youth Drone Sports Championships, which is grades 6 through 12, and then the CDSC Collegiate Drone Sports Championships. That's college age. All of them are combined into the EDSC Elite Drone Sports Championships, and it is a leaderboard smash over the course of the week with a course that's released on Sunday night. You got to get a time in by end of day Thursday. If necessary, there are some qualifiers. There's a fly-in round on Friday night. I don't think that's necessary tonight, but it all leads up to Saturday morning, a bracket on the course that's released at the beginning of the week, and it's basically the best of the best. You got to be the top 16 to even make it to Saturday on whatever track is released on that previous Sunday. And we're going to have elementary kids in this event tomorrow. We're going to have college kids in this event tomorrow, middle school and high school, all of them combined. So that is the Elite Drone Sports Championships, first time ever, tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. And then next week, we get back into the swing of things. It's just another normal week in the world of Ready, Tech, Go. On Wednesday, we have Kid Legends. Again, that's grades 2 through 5. Thursday night so that's Wednesday afternoon at 3:30. Then Thursday night, we do middle school and high school drone races, 7 to 9 Central. That's next Thursday night. And then next Friday, again, we'll have the CDSC, which gets us back to what we're doing today. Friday, collegiate drone racing. And because we're closed at Ready, Tech, Go, we're doing it all in VelociDrone, all in the simulator. We used to do a really cool double header while we were open. We would do VelociDrone racing for the students that were far from the mall, and then we would do the IRL races, the in real life races here at Ready, Tech, Go. Can't do that at the moment, so it's all sim, and we are going to be flying today on the course that was designed by Sour Power for this EDSC event that's debuting tomorrow. As we mentioned, we have 3 pilots. Let's meet those 3 pilots right there. Okay, from left to right, we have a junior studying engineering and product design at the University of Minnesota. He's got a packed schedule. We're honored to have him here because I know he's super busy at school, but little tiny break during Thanksgiving weekend, and he always makes time for us, and we really appreciate it. This is Nautilus FPV. Welcome, Nautilus.
Thank you.
Did you have a nice Thanksgiving, Nautilus?
I did, yeah. It was quiet with family, but it's always good to sit home and have a nice meal with everybody.
I'm glad that you got together with your family. Hopefully you got a little bit of rest from that aggressive school schedule, and we're happy to have you here flying today. So welcome to the sim race. You've been flying with us in real life, making time for that, which has been a lot of fun, and now we have you in the sim. Excited to see how you do here.
Yeah, glad to be here.
All right, and so who will Nautilus FPV be going up against? Well, they're in the middle with the picture of the real plane with the University of North Dakota logo on the tail fin. This is Rusky, who flies real planes. And Rusky, remind me what year you are in at the University of North Dakota.
I'm a junior.
Oh, you're a junior as well. Okay, just like Nautilus, another junior. So you guys were class of, what would that have been? Class of like 18 in high school? Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we've got Rusky from the University of North Dakota, where he studies all the cool aviation stuff happening up there, aeronautics, and that's correct, right? I'm not just assuming that? Okay, and you get to fly real planes, which is cool.
Yeah, that's great.
But you keep your hand in on the drone racing, on the multi-rotor stuff, and we are excited to have you here. You've joined us pretty recently, and you came back to the Twin Cities for Thanksgiving, is that correct?
Yep. Down here now on my laptop, gonna race.
All right, nice to have you back. When things get back to normal, we'll love to have you in at Ready, Tech, Go, but safe thing to do today is fly in the sim, so we're happy to have you here. And now for our third pilot today, also logging in from home, another student from the University of Minnesota, taking classes at the University of Minnesota. This is a pilot we've known for a while, but not by this name. Pretty new name, although it's been making a big splash on the scene. And I used to get his name wrong, and so he just changes his name constantly. Always keeping me guessing, but this one's tough to forget. Let's welcome Speedy Tinkles. Hey, Speedy.
How's it going?
It's going well. I'm excited. I think you won this race last Friday.
Sorry, I had to laugh. The splash on the stream. I mean, he's a Speedy Tinkles. I don't know if that was on purpose or not.
Joel's giggling over here. I think you won. You won this race last week. You and Rusky, I think, advanced to the final, and it was really an exciting, thrilling competition. So you're back now to defend. Am I remembering that correctly, Speedy?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, well, Rusky's back to try to avenge that, and now we've got the new element, the new infusion of talent from Nautilus FPV, teammate of yours at the University of Minnesota. So let's see, we got 2 Gophers and a, what are they called now? What are they called up there at UND?
Yeah, Hawks.
The Hawks.
Yeah, it's Hawks.
Right. Yeah. I knew they changed it. I just can't remember. Okay. So 2 Gophers and a Hawk. And I think we're ready to go. We've got the, let's take a look at the course as they're flying around it. This is the CDSC course. It's an outdoor tiny whoop course. You don't see that very often. Kind of a mix of course features. But, you know, we were able to set the wind at 0. So no problem flying the whoops in the simulator outside. And, oh yeah, there's a nice dizzy portion. Look at that. As you fly around that flag, you got to go around it a couple times. So this is the course. These 3 pilots are going to race 5 times. Based on how they finish, they will get assigned points. I think lowest points is the best. So they'll be trying to accumulate as few points as possible. And after those 5 scoring heats, we will see who the top 2 scorers are. They will advance to a new racetrack, and they will super chase the ace to determine the winner. How many laps are we flying on this course again, Sour Power? 3 laps. 3. All right, 3 laps on this course. We're getting a nice little course tour as they practice. We're watching Speedy Tinkles right now, zipping around. Let's hope he doesn't get dizzy. We call this the frame barn. The barn. What did you call it, Joel? That
Pole barn.
pole barn. Okay, that's a pole barn. Yeah, we flew this on Tuesday night with the YDSC kids, so it's a fun one. Lots of close heats. Lots of exciting race action. So what do we think, Sour Power? Are these pilots ready to go? Okay, they are ready to go.
They're ready.
Let's line them up once again. Nautilus FPV Jr. from the University of Minnesota, Rusky Jr. from University of North Dakota, and Speedy Tinkles taking classes at the University of Minnesota, and off they go. Let's see. Oh, is that a good camera? I don't know if that camera's going to work. Can I move in closer? Do this.
There you go.
Okay. All right, it's wow, this is neck and neck. Check this out. Rusky is your current leader. Nautilus is right with him in yellow. Speedy Tinkles, I think got caught for a second, or he's just trailing a little bit behind. Wow, this is really great competition here. They're all on their second lap.
That flag, are they supposed to go around it like 3 times, Brian?
Yes.
All right, I'm just going to go. I'm watching Speedy Tinkles, who's moved into second place, but look at this FPV as he's chasing Rusky. We're into the 3rd lap. Can he make this up as they zip around and around? Not trying to get dizzy. Into the pole barn. Oh my goodness, through the top. And, oh! Oh!
That was a close finish right there. Ooh.
Okay, I gotta look at the times. Look at that. Under a second. 0.6 of a second difference between Rusky and Speedy Tinkles. And Nautilus was just a couple seconds back. Speedy Tinkles got into second place. Could not catch Rusky though. Wow. This is gonna be fun. Let's just keep those going. Speedy Tinkles, did you have some contact early in that heat? And then did that set you back initially? Because you climbed into second, I saw.
Yeah, I hit that first blue gate on the top on my first lap, and then I was just chasing the rest of the race.
Got it. Well, you overtook Nautilus, but Rusky was just right there, and as you're zipping around that flag, it's like within reach, but you got to keep going around. It's a triple turn around that, Sour Power?
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. Don't lose your lunch. All right, well, nice win for Rusky. Hawk from the University of North Dakota. Okay, let's line these guys up again. We're going to watch him from this overhead view. Rusky goes down. Has some trouble with that first gate. So Speedy Tinkles and Nautilus out in front currently. They're going around and around, but oh, Rusky's making up ground. Little tiny whoops flying around outside. 2 Gophers leading the way onto their second lap. Okay, that's Speedy Tinkles in front with sort of the soft yellow and the dark yellow, or Nautilus, who's trying to catch, but trying some different angles. But Speedy is fending them off. Let's see if we can watch Nautilus here. Ooh. He's trying to catch him. Oh, but now Rusky took the lead, and now Nautilus took the lead. And Rusky got the win. Came back. Oh my goodness. Even closer that time, but this time it was Rusky by just a hair over Nautilus. So Nautilus was chasing Speedy Tinkles. Finally overtook him, but just as he was overtaking him, there came Rusky. Rusky caught up. Rusky, you got caught on like the very first gate and had to work your way all the way back. What was it? What kind of chances did you take to try to overtake the lead?
I went really, really fast. I pre-turned everything really hard, and it just lucked out, or I just I didn't hit anything because I knew I was going to get third if I waited. So I just went as fast as I could. I messed up my start, and I just hit the gate. I hit the ground. It was really bad.
Yeah, I saw that right away.
That was a really good finish.
Amazing finish, and yeah, you really had to just give it all that you had to make up that ground, and you did. And then Nautilus, you were chasing Speedy Tinkles. By the time you finally caught him, did you notice Rusky coming over the top?
No, I'm so focused on like just trying to stay in my line that I'm not really worrying about where other people are at.
That's probably a good choice. I don't know if I could do that. I mean, in this game, you keep seeing the trails from everybody, but you raced a great race. You were only 0.3 of a second behind Rusky on that one, and then Speedy Tinkles came in third, a couple seconds back, had some issues there at the end after leading most of the way. So another good one, but Rusky with 2 wins. With 3 scoring heats to go, that puts him in a pretty good place, but any of these could be anybody's. We might have to go more than 5. I don't know. This is fun. Would anybody care if we just added some? I don't know. Let's run them again. We knew we were going to do at least 5. So pilots, let's get ready.
Hold on. I'm in the loading screen. I don't know why.
Okay. Yep. Every time I don't even check, that's when somebody needs more time. It's my bad. All right, well, glad to have these pilots coming in on this lazy day, the day after Thanksgiving. Everybody had a lot of food yesterday. I've already been going for the leftovers. I just can't resist them. The food's so good that it's like, forget variety of menu. I'm just going to keep eating until it's gone. That's what I did today. But yeah, we had some really good food. Kids don't eat anything, hardly. So once I just came to terms with that, I was okay.
All right, I'm back in.
More for me. Okay. All right. Rusky had to take a minute after those 2 wins, and they are ready to go. And the Gophers stop the Hawk. 2 wins for the Hawk. We're counting down. 3, 2, 1. They are off again. Can't get any closer than this, everybody. If you're looking for blade-to-blade action, look at that. Even taking some different directions around that first gate. Holy moly. Rusky with a slight lead. They're all together. I am going to switch to FPV. I got to do it. We're on board with Nautilus, who's now the leader. Takes the lead. Oh, but Rusky takes it back. Oh, it's so much back and forth. don't forget Tinkles. He's back there too. My goodness. They're into their third lap here. Going around the flag. This is where the difference is made. Rusky in the lead. And somebody... Oh! Just guttural noises. Again, just mere tenths of a second between the top two. Look at that. It was once again Rusky and Nautilus, the two juniors, duking it out here and virtually just right on top of each other at the finish. Just a split second difference. Speedy Tinkles again fell off the pace a little bit there, but 3 for 3 for Rusky. If you're looking for what's trending for top two, with those 2 second place finishes in a row, Nautilus has the edge on Speedy Tinkles right now. Speedy Tinkles is going to have to make up some ground, maybe even try to steal a win. Do we have a leaderboard update? Let's see.
378. Oh, I can put this over here.
All right, so yes, again, low points. 1 point for the winner of each heat, 2 for second, 3 for third. So you want to keep your point total low. Nautilus with a 1 point edge on Speedy Tinkles right now. Well, we got 2 to go. Now we will be racing 2 more scoring heats. We will then go into a final with the top 2 chasing the ace, super chase the ace, and then we're going to play our new game. You've seen it here before in the CDSC, a game called Chase the Gates. Chase the Gates will be played at the end, so stick around for that. But we are still racing, and Rusky is the one to beat. Flies real planes and flies virtual tiny whoop drones really fast, clearly. Fun to watch. All right, let's get them going again. They're all ready. The 4th of 5. Let's look for a move by Speedy Tinkles here. Kind of like what Rusky had to do when he hit a gate early. He just gave it all he had. Gonna have to try something as we count down. Speedy gets the whole shot, as they say. First through the first gate. He's listening to my advice. All right, now Nautilus is your leader. I'm gonna keep it on spectator cam here. Nautilus now has the edge.
Look at that different routes through that split S section right there.
It is interesting. They get so close on that flag going around and around. Hey, it's Nautilus and Speedy Tinkles. Rusky's a little bit off the pace in this one. But Nautilus can really set himself apart in the race for the finals if he can win this. Speedy Tinkles going to try to take it.
Oh, overtakes him. It goes down. Here goes Nautilus, though.
He had it, and yeah, he went down as he had it. Nautilus gets the win. Tinkles just ahead. Oh, just ahead of Rusky there. Wow, Speedy Tinkles had just grabbed the lead and made contact with that pole barn. All kinds of crossbars and stuff there. And can you describe what you saw there, Speedy Tinkles?
Yeah, I felt I really needed to push it at the end there, and obviously took it a little too tight and hit a pole.
You made the pass, but I think it was almost simultaneous. Made the pass, hit the pole. So springs Nautilus. Nice win for Nautilus. Rusky comes all the way in third that time. So let's see what that does for the scoring. All right, Sour Powers talking to Netizen right now about the next course. There will be a course change when we make it to the finals. Right now, let's see. Oh yeah, the points have been updated. All right, so we've got Rusky with 6, Nautilus with 8, Speedy Tinkles with 10. So Speedy's going to have to, let's see. If Speedy wins it and Nautilus comes in third, then they would tie. If I'm not mistaken, they would tie. So let's see if that can happen. Otherwise, We're looking at Nautilus and Rusky in the final. But there is a possibility that Speedy can make it in. This is last week's champion. But he's going to have some help. He's got to win. And then he's going to need some help behind him. Makes sense? I think I'm correct on that. Go ahead and post in the comments if I'm not. Although I can't see the comments. Anybody see the comments?
They show up right here.
Okay. I think we have enough screens here.
Put it over there too.
There we go. All right, well, I can see them from over there. My eyes aren't that bad yet. Okay. They're getting there, though. I'm getting to that age. Whew. These have been really exciting. But I think we got to keep it to 5. If we said 5 at the beginning, we got to keep it to 5, right? Can't be mixing it up on people. What do you think? I'm looking at Joel.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the scoreboard.
I mean, there's a chance for Tinkles to get in here. He needs some help.
And if Tinkles can pull out a win, Nautilus into third, that would tie him right back up in a second.
That would tie him up. So that's the only chance, but there is a chance. So I like that. And then we are going to play Chase the Gates after. So we got more action regardless. All right. So this is the 5th scoring heat of 5. 5th of 5. We need a win from Speedy Tinkles to make it interesting. Otherwise, it's Nautilus and Rusky in our final on a new course. Okay, pilots. With all that set up, we are ready to go. Oh, look at the pilots sitting there. They all look like robots.
I just noticed that.
Did you put them there, Brian? There's 3 robot pilots over there. Oh.
Flying.
What happened? Okay, Rusky had a little wayward spin there, but he's back in the lead. Gosh, they're all going for it.
Speedy Tinkles really needs a win right here.
He's going to have to give it all he's got, Captain. Nautilus is the leader. Junior from the University of Minnesota. Majoring in engineering, minor in product design. Like he wants to work for us here at Hydra FPV. If that's the case. Oh, Rusky overtakes. All right, Rusky is the leader now, just taking matters into his own hands. Speedy has got a lot of ground to make up. He can see where his opponents are, but he had to make another revolution as they go through the pole barn. Let's see what happens here. Oh! The closest one yet.
Had.
Closest one yet. Rusky just by less than 0.2 of a second over Nautilus. Speedy Tinkles takes third there. He needed the first to advance, and he needed help, but it is not to be. All right, so we talked earlier. We are going to move on to the next course. They're going to practice on that course. But there's a look at your pilots again. Rusky in the middle won the scoring round. Nautilus FPV is second, so those two are your finalists. But Speedy Tinkles, you can fly with us here in the finals. You're just not eligible to win. But if you'd like to fly, I think it would be interesting to see where you net out on this course, since things were so close throughout the scoring round. But you're not eligible to win, but you can fly. And then after this, we will be playing Chase the Gates, and I can explain that in VelociDrone when we get to it. It's our new game in the Drone Sports Championship series. There's a reason we don't call it Drone Racing Championships. We call it Drone Sports Championships because there's more than just racing that you can do with drones, and we are pioneering new games. So Chase the Gates is that game. Super fun in real life. Crazy fun in real life. But there's a way to play it in VelociDrone too. So as the pilots practice here on this next course, let's see, what is this course called, Brian? EDSC Finals? Okay. I gotta find where I'm looking for it. Oh, there we are. We're indoors. Are we gonna see this course tomorrow, Brian? Aha. So a little preview. Very nice. Well, I know Speedy Tinkles is going to be flying tomorrow. Think of this 3. He's the only one currently. But Speedy Tinkles is going to get some early practice. Ryan, what's the format going to be for EDSC? How many courses are we going to look at tomorrow?
It's only one course for the first one, and it's double elimination.
1 course, double elimination bracket. And is it this course or is it the qual course?
It's this course.
This course. All right, the preview of tomorrow's course. Super cool. All right. Well, I'm going to let you guys see some of this practice looks like. We're watching Rusky right now. Rusky, as you're flying, thoughts on finishing up that scoring round with a strong win? How do you feel about flying in a pack like that when all the pilots are so close?
It's really exciting. The game actually got mid-aired once. That was the round where I got 3rd. It really comes flying in a pack like that. It's exciting. Things can switch up really quick.
Dangerous, yeah. Hey, are mid-airs on, Brian?
Only if the pilots turn them on.
Aha, okay.
Oh, I can turn that off?
Yeah.
Well, that would have been nice.
Or not. It's fun. Mid-airs are fun. I don't complain. But hey, yeah, I think you can turn that off. We're not enforcing it. We're not making mid-airs mandatory. So take a minute, check your settings. Finals will be Rusky, University of North Dakota Junior, originally from the Twin Cities though, we call them our own here in Minnesota. And Nautilus FPV Junior at the University of Minnesota Twin Cities campus, Golden Gopher. Golden Gopher versus UND Hawk with Speedy Tinkles just in there for confusion and to get a little practice for tomorrow. Okay, sounds like they're ready, and we're going to go super chase the ace here. So first pilot to win 3 times, basically a best of 5 between Nautilus and Rusky, and call it an exhibition for Speedy Tinkles. Okay, they're ready. Joel, are you good to go? If we're good to go? If we're good to go?
Yeah, we're running.
So it's just Nautilus and Rusky. Speedy's going
JCS,
to be flying, but it's super chase.
Super chase. Got it.
So
Yeah, run 'em.
close. All right, let's do it, guys. We'll look for all of them here. All right, on board with Rusky. Hey, Speedy Tinkles is an early leader. Oh man, I can't see it. Where are we supposed to be here?
Different cameras.
Looking for him.
I got mid-aired again.
All right, now we've got Speedy Tinkles in the lead. Look at that section. So many blue circles. But once they go down that hall, I don't know what to do.
Camera 1 down the hall.
It's because maybe.
Okay. Well, how many laps? Sorry, Brian. How many laps?
3 laps.
3 laps. I should have said something. Okay, so they're on their second lap right now, going through the NewbieDrone cube. Speedy Tinkles.
Why is Speedy Tinkles racing?
He's just racing to stay in it. It doesn't count, but he's got the lead by a big margin. So he's just showing them how it's done. Moral victory. But the cameras are tricky here.
They could be wrong. Sometimes when we switch maps, all the position information doesn't get reset correctly.
All right. Well, Nautilus, among the 2 competitors for the finals, it has a lead over Rusky of about 7 gates. So we're watching
It's a cool
Nautilus.
room. I've never seen this before.
That is a cool room. Look at all these blue circles. You just have to go back through one and back. What do you got to do here?
You gotta go through it back and forth 4 times.
Doesn't matter which ones. kind of cool.
This was actually built from scratch. This is the World Championship for the WTW, for the Wednesday Tokyo Whoopers.
Yeah. All right, well, Speedy Tinkles came in first, but he is ineligible. Nautilus got first place amongst the finalists, and let's see. Speedy Tinkles was over by 20 seconds over Nautilus. Nautilus over Rusky by 16 seconds. All right, so Nautilus has the first ace. But hey, Speedy Tinkle's shown us how it's done, and since he is flying tomorrow, this bodes well for his EDSC chances. So nice job, Speedy Tinkles. Nautilus is our ace. Let's go right away again. Sounds like there was another midair for Rusky. Oops, somebody's knocking on our door.
It's a guy named Happy.
Oh, Happy's here. Happy. I got camera troubles again. I'm going FPV, everybody. All right, once again, Speedy Tinkle's out early. I'm going to switch to Rusky as Rusky is chasing Nautilus FPV. And some more contact. I don't know if that was a midair or what. Rusky was pretty dominant in our scoring in the qual track, but throw this new track in the mix, and he's playing catch-up. He's trying to catch Nautilus there. Speedy Tinkles, don't be confused. He is not eligible, but he seems to be having an easier time with this course. We're going to get to the bottom of that. All right, Nautilus now has opened up quite a lead on Rusky. More contact for Rusky. Let's see what Nautilus is doing as he goes through the hallway. What is this, like a cafeteria?
Something like
They're
that.
on their third lap. Speedy Tinkles is done. Nautilus, 7-gate lead over Rusky. If he can close it out, let's see. Looking to see if he's keeping it clean. And he does. All right, 2 aces for Nautilus. We watch Rusky come in. Okay, let's check the timings. Another win for Speedy Tinkles, but not eligible for the final. Nautilus by 12 seconds over Rusky, so 2 aces for Nautilus. This is Super Chase the ace, though. Once again, it's a best of 5 between the 2 finalists, Nautilus and Rusky. Speedy Tinkles, what is it about this course that has you way out in front in the 2 heats we've flown so far?
I got a little bit of practice with it, but honestly, I'm not really sure.
Are there dynamics of it that lend themselves to your flight style or anything like that?
I think the other course was definitely more open, so it was whoever could take super tight lines, but there's some tougher elements or tighter elements to this course, which I've practiced a lot when I was flying in real life.
Okay. Rusky, I saw, we were on board with you for a little bit. We saw some contact. Were those mid-airs, gate hits, all the above?
Just gate hits. Speedy's got the right idea. I'm more comfortable in a 5-inch course where I have to take better lines and just go faster. This is a lot more technical. Also, this map is just tanking my computer too. I'm getting just a bit of control input lag, which is annoying.
Oh, got it.
But
any settings we can give to Rusky if his computer's hanging up on this course?
Slow everything.
I've got low everything, and I'm in 480p too.
Oh,
But there's so many lights. Those like overhead lights
Oh, yeah.
just are glitching out for me.
that is
Alright.
true.
It's fine.
Noted.
I'll slog through.
Good to know. All right, well, Nautilus, you are our double ace, so you can end it right here. Don't worry about Speedy Tinkles up there, cruising ahead, but you are the one to beat. Let's see if Rusky can extend this. Otherwise, This belongs to Nautilus. All right, let's fire it up. Rusky needs a massive comeback. As we watch Speedy Tinkles out first. Rusky chasing again. He's got Nautilus in his sights, so let's watch this one. Through the beta FPV gates, so I believe Sour Power said inspired by, or of course used previously by the Wednesday Tokyo Whoopers. We're doing a lot of their courses, and they are super fun courses. It's almost like we take a trip halfway around the world, flying in Japan. Okay. Well, everything's sort of true to form here. Once again, Speedy Tinkles is your leader, not eligible. Oh, but Rusky goes down there as he's chasing Nautilus. Lots of technical turns and twists through these gates. So he's got some ground to make up. Switch to Nautilus. Flying clean and clear. Can end it right here. At least the race portion. Then we go in to chase the gates after this. Nice lines by Nautilus FPV. We've known him for a few years now, since the beginning of Hydra FPV. Sam's been flying with us. And he does it. Strong finish. That was a cool look. Look at that. What do you call that technique, Sam?
The gobbler.
That's just me having fun.
Going through the hall. See it again. There it is. Little victory bounce. The gobbler. That's what we'll call it from now on. Congratulations. Great flying. Let's take a look at the times. All right. Well, once again, Speedy Tinkles, glad you had a chance to fly in here. Good practice and showed us what you got, but you were ineligible. You were just flying an exhibition. Super impressive, though. We'll look for you tomorrow in the EDSC. You are flying tomorrow, correct?
Yeah, I am.
Okay, awesome. Well, watch out, everybody else. Meanwhile, Nautilus FPV, first time racing with us in the sim in the CDSC. I know you were involved in the Multi-GP Fall Challenge a couple weeks ago. And I know you raced in the CDRA race last May. That was a 5-inch race in the sim. So we've seen you in the sim a little bit. But describe how this was. Last course, the qual course, compared to this finals course.
Yeah, so I kind of mistakenly went to this course first. I wasn't sure which one we were going to be racing on. So I had a little bit more practice on this than I did on the previous course.
Okay.
Meaning that I kind of had to hurry up and pull my weight a little bit more in the qualifying round. So being able to do that was great. And then once I got here, I kind of already had the layout down. I mean, to an extent.
Yeah. Well, I know just from past conversations, you were an IRL pilot from the beginning, not necessarily one of those pilots that started heavy in the sim. So now that we're in the midst of this pandemic and doing a lot of sim flying, are you gaining an appreciation for it? Are you still all about the IRL? What are your thoughts?
I still will take flying in real life any day of the week. To be honest, I mean, I still go out and fly local parks and stuff all the time, and that's kind of my primary source of training. But I love a good sim race. I mean, all these guys are great pilots, and it's just fun and competitive to race against them. So I cannot complain.
Well, you did great today, and you've been crushing in the IRL races at Ready Tech Go this fall as well. It's just nice to have you flying with us. I know you're really busy, so we appreciate you making time, and hopefully this is a nice, relaxing, and fun break of a weekend for you, and you got a race win under your belt, so congratulations for that.
Thank you.
And I think we played Chase the Gates last week in the CDSC, did we not? All right, so Speedy was playing and Rusky was playing. I don't know if you've played this game yet. Sam, did you play it in real life? Did we have it rigged up in real life last week when you were here? I don't think you did. No.
No, I did not. No.
No, because yes, when we 2 weeks ago, and we debuted it on the Saturday, the day after the CDSC race. Okay, so just to make sure everyone understands, the game. Let me see. Do we have our course cam here? Yeah, I'm going to switch to what our Ready Tech Go course looks like in real life. So this is a live look at what I'm looking at past the computer screens here. That is the Ready Tech Go race course. No flying on it as of right now, but you'll notice we have a lot of lit up gates. Not all the gates are even lit up, but all the gates are controllable from our production area here. Netizen01 has complete control over what they do, color, everything, and he can turn them on one at a time. So what we did in real life for just a moment, but it was awesome, is we created this game called Chase the Gates. What we do is we turn on one gate at a time. Oh, we're going to do a demo. Awesome. Okay, so he just turned them all off, and then one at a time, randomly. All right, so the one that's on, all right, the ones that are on are not in the camera view, but one at a time. There we go. There it is. Okay, there's one that's on. All right, so notice that it's on for just a few seconds. Well, these ones are going pretty fast. There's always going to be one gate on at a time on the course. We're just having a number of them that are off screen. The idea is fly through the gate when it's lit. If you can get through it when it's lit, you get a point. If not, you don't. And it's a responsive game, right? So unlike a race where you have to memorize a path through a course, you're on the course, but you're looking around. You're using your yaw where you kind of rotate in the air. You're doing whatever you want to do. All the new techniques have yet to be pioneered in this game because it's so new. But that's what we do in real life. One gate at a time, 2-minute time frame. And how many points can you accumulate by flying through the gates that are lit? It's a little bit of like baseball umpire action. You know, did they get through the gate while it was still lit? You got to kind of look at it with the human eye to make that decision, although we'll figure out some technology for that as well. So that is Chase the Gates in real life. How do we do it in VelociDrone? Well, Sour Power figured out a way to design a race course, but instead of the gates being sequential like you would expect when you're memorizing a path through the course, the gates are all randomized. So what you got to do, pilots, is turn your gate indicators on and see how quickly you can find the gates that are up next. And
oh, that's not going to work.
It becomes a... Okay, how do I get back to VelociDrone here? I guess that's Hydra. No? No? Find it. I'll find it. There we are. Alright, so this is our course for Chase the Gates VelociDrone style. As spectators, we're at a little bit of a disadvantage. We cannot see the gate indicators that the pilots see, but just know that they will be knocking out gates that are randomly scattered around the course. Whoever gets all the gates first wins. So it's not about how many points, it's about winning the race. It's just a very jumbly, randomized race, if that makes sense. So this is our Chase the Gates VelociDrone version. We hope to be playing it again in real life soon because it is super fun in real life. We hope Rusky's in town, back in his hometown Twin Cities, when we get to play it in real life again, because I'm sure he'll enjoy it. And this is Nautilus FPV, our race winner today. First time playing this game, period. Real life or VelociDrone. So, does that make sense? Anybody have any questions? Okay. By the way, I didn't mention this yet. I was going to make a big deal out of it. If you see me on the screen, I'm wearing my college sweatshirt today. I was like, what am I going to wear today? Well, it's college day. It's CDSC day. I went to the University of Southern California. Realized I got to get a team out there. I don't think there is a team out there, but they're far away. It's hard for me to make that happen as easily as I can. These teams around here, but anyway, wearing my USC Trojan sweatshirt today. Proud alum of USC, and as these pilots just sort of get the hang of this course, I think they've had enough explore time. Okay, Brian says yes. He's got that smile on his face. Usually when we see that smile, he's done something very sinister with the gate arrangement. That's all I can say, pilots. I'm warning you. All right. Lining them up. Okay, they're up and they're just looking. All right, and Speedy Tinkles turned the correct direction first and got to the gate he had to hit before anybody else. It looks like he's kind of all alone out in front. Oh, but Nautilus is also seeing the gates early. So we can look at our scoreboard over on the right side, or the left side, and you'll see that Nautilus now, first time playing, has a 3-gate edge. Must be really able to catch those gate indicators. Again, we can't see them, so we're just basically scoreboard watching here. And I like to look for patterns, like does it look like a swarm is forming and they're all finding things at the same time? Do these pilots start to look at the leader? In this case, it's Nautilus with a 3-gate lead. They chase the leader, thinking that they know something that they don't. And Nautilus takes it. Let's see, it looks like we got about 20 gates. And Speedy Tinkles takes second. Rusky, several gates behind, might be getting the hang of this, or at least this particular course. Now we're going to do this a couple more times. Are we going to stay on this course with a different gate arrangement for the second one? Okay.
Yep.
And I think as he smiles up back at me, they get progressively more challenging, so get ready, pilots. But nice win for Nautilus. And Rusky finishes up. Okay. Any questions after playing around, pilots? Okay, so far, no questions, but Nautilus has won our race, and he's won the first chase the gates. So we're going to do another one here, and then are we going to go to another map then? Nope, just this one 3 times? Okay. All right, let's get used to the old gym. I like the animating course feature there too. All right, let's see if anybody can stop Nautilus today, as the randomizer ratchets up a few notches. Here we go. All right, they're looking. They're yawing. Where are we going to go? Nautilus sees it first. Of course he does. He has figured this out. The junior from the University of Minnesota, longtime pilot in our Hydra FPV races, has found a game that he likes, apparently. Speedy Tinkle's trying to keep up with him, but sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you're caught on the right side of the course. Sometimes you're not. You got to get all the way over. I guess that's more for the real life version where the gates are only lit for a minute. You got to kind of make quick decisions in that game. This one, you just got to find them fast. But Nautilus goes down for a second. Puts Speedy Tinkles in the lead. Nautilus hit a gate or something, and he was down on the gym floor momentarily, but he's back in front. Wow, Nautilus really knows what he's doing in this game. I'm not going to talk to him in the middle, but I want to see what his deal is, because he's crushing. Fell, but he got the lead back, and he's got a 2-gate lead now, going through the animated gate, and Nautilus FPV wins again. Speedy Tinkles finishing, and Rusky once again. A few gates behind. As we watch Rusky here, Nautilus, what's your secret? First time playing. Seems like you're getting the hang of it pretty quick.
I don't know. I just try to be like super situationally aware, and always kind of like, I don't discredit any gate as being an impossible gate, because I know Brian and I know he's genius like that.
So it could be anywhere. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm not surprised by any of his gate picks so far. I guess we'll put it that way.
All right, be in store for next week. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, you don't want to poke the bear. Well, it sounds like we're going again on this course. Nautilus cannot be beat at this point, but let's just see how how mean Brian can be, because I gotta believe it just gets harder and harder with each version on this course.
Special CDSC version coming to you next week.
Oh, okay, yeah. So he's been building courses for this that, work across our different levels, but we should make it a little more challenging for these mature college students. Yeah. Okay.
Actually, I'll have everybody practice, and then we'll have Nautilus come in afterwards.
All right. Yeah. Be careful what you say to that man. Okay. Let's see how complex he can make it. Same course. Gates scattered all over the place. This is Chase the Gates. If you're wondering what kind of race is this, it's a Chase the Gates race. Kind of a hybrid. That's how we do it in VelociDrone. But this will be our finale, everybody. Black Friday. CDSC Black Friday edition. About to wind down, but we got one more big Chase the Gates. I like to have fun at the end. This game's pretty fun so far. Drone Sports Championships. All kinds of drone sports. Gotta be able to fly well, but you gotta be able to react quickly too. Alright, let's line them up for our finale. Alright. We are in the air, looking for gate indicators. We can't see them, but they can. Watching Nautilus zipping around. Speedy Tinkles is chasing him. Those are the two golden gophers. Nautilus and Speedy Tinkles, University of Minnesota. Rusky from the University of North Dakota in Grand Forks. Hitting some of the playground equipment. It was Nautilus there, giving Speedy Tinkles a chance. Rusky playing catch-up. Rusky is also flying tomorrow in a 5-inch race, so the physics are a little bit different. Says a lot about his skill, though, to be able to move between the micros and the minis in the sim. Ooh, Speedy Tinkles is challenging here. Can he catch Nautilus? Is the arrangement just so? They're even. They're pretty even. Where's that next one, though? Anything can happen here. Oh, but Nautilus gets it. He just... Maybe it's even kind of like playing blackjack. Do you just remember all the gates you've hit? It's got to be a different gate? Are you keeping track of gates like that?
No.
I wonder, are you card counting?
It's just solo focus on the next thing. It's like I just have to shorten my attention span enough to get it to be like one at a time.
I think someone watched some casino movies last night.
I was going to say, well, it's been interesting. As we've rolled this game out, we have, like, in the YDSC, it was Quad Boy. Quad Boy, all of a sudden, out of Wichita, Kansas, freshman, was just, like, crushing in the first round of Chase the Gates. And he's like, I really like this game. And here comes a Nautilus after grabbing the win in the race portion of today. 3 for 3 in Chase the Gates, taking everything Sour Power could dish out. Speedy Tinkles consistently in second. Your thoughts on this game, on this particular course, Speedy?
It's pretty good. This is definitely a fun game mode, and I mean, anything else I've done previously with the drone has mostly just been racing, so this is a competition form of flying drones, and it's different than racing, so that's really nice.
Yeah, and did this course, is this course a good one for this particular game, in your opinion?
Yeah, this course was really fun.
Nice. All right, and Rusky, I know you played it last time with us in the sim. Looking forward to having you play it in real life someday. But how did this week compare to the last time you played?
It's hard to see the gate indicators or anything at 480p. I have to play at. So there's a few times I was looking and like I'm aimed right at it and I can't see anything. And it's like it's worse than the goggle view. So it's like it was really hard to stay competitive at a low resolution.
Yeah, that's pretty low res. Well,
Yeah.
we appreciate you jumping in and playing. Always great to have you, a new member of our CDSC family. We appreciate you being here, and even when you're home for the weekend, great group, you guys. The racing was thrilling, super close in the scoring rounds in particular, and nice to see Speedy Tinkles getting a little bit of practice in before the EDSC race tomorrow. We'll talk about that in a second. But today belonged to Nautilus. Nautilus FPV wins the racing portion and goes 3 for 3 in Chase the Gates. First time ever playing Chase the Gates. So congratulations, Nautilus FPV. Rusky actually won our scoring round, but could not finish it off in the races. And Speedy Tinkles actually won all the races in our finals, but was not eligible. So everybody can come away from today hanging their hat on something. Really thrilled to be adding this collegiate level to the races that we put on, all coming out of Ready Tech Go here at the Mall of America. And let me just go over what we have coming up one more time. As we've mentioned, tomorrow morning, 10 a.m. Central Time, we are back in the course that we flew the finals in today with the CDSC. It's the EDSC, Elite Drone Sports Championships. Pilots from elementary school, middle school, high school, and college will all be competing tomorrow in a double elimination bracket, all on that course that you saw in our finals of our race here this afternoon. And then next week we're back into our normal schedule. We've got youth Kid Legends, our grades 2 through 5 on Wednesday afternoon at 3:30 p.m. Central. We've got YDSC middle school and high school drone racing Thursday night at 7 o'clock, 7 to 9 p.m. Central. And then we're back with the college students on Friday, every Friday at 4:30 p.m. Central. But we've added EDSC now that we're not racing in real life for the time being. Look to be reopening Ready Tech Go on December 19th. That's a Saturday, December 19th. So stay tuned to all of our channels, ReadyTechGo.com, that's RDYTechGo.com, and our Instagram, Twitter, etc. for updates on that. Pilots, thank you very much for flying. I hope you have a great holiday weekend and a fun start to your shopping season. There's a lot of shopping going on right here at the Mall of America. We know that. It is Black Friday. So thank you guys. Great flying. For Netizen01, who's multitasking as usual.
As usual.
And the sinister Sour Power over here, making life crazy and fun and difficult all at once for these pilots. Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Joel. Thankful for the chance to do this. It's super fun. And so we hope you enjoyed it. And we'll be back tomorrow morning for the premiere of the Elite Drone Sports Championship. See you at 10 a.m. Saturday morning.
See you later.
lost myself. But then I finally found you, and the things I felt that changed my life. Yeah. Now it's hard to go without you, but I know that if I doubt myself, I won't give up this feeling that I needed to change something inside myself. You can want something so bad that it doesn't want you. Yeah, I wanted it so bad that somewhere I lost you. Yeah, this is the end, but it's not over. We've never been closer. Someday I will see you again. Yeah, this is the end, but it's not over. We've never been closer. Someday I will see you again. Oh, I will see you again.
And it's something that I can't hide, yeah. When I'm with you, I'm tongue-tied. And I know you're not that dramatic, but I'm out of you, I'm an addict. I can't get enough. And I know that I'm not usually your type. Darling, there's no need to be shy. See the curiosity in your eyes. Come a little closer, babe. I don't bite.
Rowdy than a mosh pit. Kicking doors in, kicking doors in.
For love.
Now your time is over.
it tastes fine. I can only drink a couple cause it feels like a lie. We'd play Halo and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much, cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drank Kool-Aid in the summertime. Years go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drank Kool-Aid in the summertime. They've been with me for some time, and it's nice to know that they still by my side. Friends are like stars, cause no matter how far, when it's dark outside, they will be your light. We'd play Halo, and we'd lay low in our basement until the sun began to rise. We would go to school but not learn too much, cause it's hard to read when you've got tired eyes. Months go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drank Kool-Aid in the summertime. Years go by, the time it flies, past the days that we drank Kool-Aid in the summertime. Just some more whiskey. I can't seem to understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. Saw you in that red dress. I can't seem to understand how you got all that finesse. Still been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead.
got a gun and a bag and she's waiting for you. She has the time to decide how she's gonna kill you. You can keep running, keep your eyes wide open, but you never see it coming, no use. She's got a gun and a bag and she's waiting for you. She's got a gun and a bag and she's waiting for you. Hidden kisses always felt so sweet that they left me blind. Making promises we just can't keep, and it felt so right. Screws tried to lure me right into an affidavit. Remind me as I'm falling and I'm out of time. I'm caught up in your tongue, they say. You claim that you love me, but it's just another play. I'm stuck inside your room all day. You say it's for my safety, but I'm just one of your prey. She's got a gun and a bag and she's waiting for you. She has the time to decide how she's gonna kill you. You can keep running, keep your eyes wide open, but you'll never see it coming, no use. She's got a gun and a bag and she's waiting for you. Can you see me coming when it's down to the wire? I will be a shooting star when you look up in the night, burning through the atmosphere, brighter than the city lights. I will be a satellite. You don't have to say goodbye. I can hear your SOS. I can see you from the sky. I can hear your SOS. I'm coming, I'm coming, I will be a shooting star when you look up in the night, burning through the atmosphere, brighter than the city lights. I will be a satellite. You don't have to say goodbye. I can hear your SOS. I can see you from the sky. I can hear your SOS.
I always felt like I'm on the outside, never fit in. Watch the world pass me by. Black hole trying to chase a sunrise. Every day I was on my own, can't see my hurt, cause I'm a ghost. In the crowd I still felt alone, yeah. But then we found each other, and everything turned around. From broken heart to another. You never let me down. You never let me down. Ooh. Even when my world gets all fucked up and comes crashing to the ground, you never let me down. You never let me Even when my world gets all fucked up and comes crashing to the ground, you never let me down. You never let me down. Blue skies never look so gray. The brighter the stars, the more I just fade. Couldn't see how anything changes. Some days I could barely wake up. The voices inside, they told me give up, and I almost did, yeah. But then we found each other, and everything turned around. From broken heart to another. You never let me down. You never let me down. Ooh. Even when my world
Thank you.
I'm seeing faces, I'm hearing voices telling me I'm not good
Feels like we're both where we're supposed to be. Windows down, driving slow while you're kissing me, but I know I'm gonna crash. City's made for losing you, falling, finding someone new. But call me at 2 in the morning to say you're feeling too. City was made for losing you, but fighting and for getting through. Coming over at 3 in the morning because you feel too. that we're here, we keep coming around. The more it itches, the higher we go, the harder we fall in and out of love. We should burn those bridges and never look back, but in the end we lose ourselves again. Together. Together. The energy, it's blacking me out. Being so close to you, I'm paralyzed. So I'm breathing it in, everything. Oh, the more it itches, the higher we go, the harder we fall in and out of love. We should burn those bridges and never look back, but in the end we lose ourselves again. Together. Together. Together.
Burning like a sun, loyal as a soldier, kneeling at the stars, hoping that we'll be right. We'll be right. You'll be home. You gotta help me out, help me out. Riding coasters to dream your eyes. You gotta help me out, help me out. Swim in oceans to breathe your life. Don't you hang up again, baby. I just can't be alone tonight. Don't you hang up again, baby. I just can't be alone tonight. Ticking like a bomb, falling in motion, center of the stage, hoping that we'll be right. Back again. You gotta help me out, help me out. Riding coasters to dream your eyes. You gotta help me out, help me out. Swim in oceans to breathe your life. Don't you hang up again, baby. I just can't be alone tonight. Don't you hang up again, baby. I just can't be alone tonight. Don't you hang up again, baby. I just can't be alone tonight. Don't you hang up again, baby. I just can't be alone tonight. Don't you hang up again, baby. I just can't be alone tonight. this time. I won't take you back this time. Nothing left to give, and I won't take you back this time. You used to be so heartless, and so I gave you mine. But you threw it away so casually and left me here to cry. How dare you show up on my doorstep in the middle of the night? Well, I've nothing left to give, and I won't take you back this time. quebrado, cara. Ah, ninguém quer saber, cara. Dentro de casa ninguém fala, é isso toda noite. Dentro de casa ninguém fala, é isso toda noite. É isso toda noite. É isso toda noite. Even when my world is all fucked up and comes crashing to so gray. The brighter the stars, the more I just fade. Couldn't see how anything changes. Some days I could barely wake up. The voices inside, they told me give up, and I almost did, yeah. But then we found each other, and everything turned around. One broken heart to another. You never let me down. You never let me down. Ooh. Even when my world gets all fucked up and comes crashing to the ground, you never let me down. You never let me just save my soul. There's not a lot to ask for. You won't even grant me this. Give me a life of sin and not forever as a slave to you. Why should I do this? Why should I be the better man? It's a hypocrisy. Why don't you understand? Why don't you understand? Why don't you understand? Holy places built on broken bones, and the people like to call me home. Holy places built on broken bones.
This is salvation.
Give me one more chance. Just save my soul. Give me one more chance. Holy places built on broken bones. Holy places built on broken bones.
This is salvation.
If I pray for help from above, might as well pray to the homeless. At least they have empathy. Money's man-made, yeah, it's God's only currency. Why should I do this? Why should I be the better man? It's a hypocrisy. Why don't you understand? Why don't you understand? Why don't you understand?
This is salvation.
Holy places built on broken bones. Holy places built on broken See the weight of 1,000 worlds on your shoulders. I see the lightning go. Tell me, where did you go? See the power of 1,000 sins. I wonder where they go. Tell me, where will they go?
a stranger.